All right, what's up? Video game. It's early, so I guess video game makes sense. But we're still hissing. I got a live snake over here. Hold on 1 second. I don't actually have a snake. That was something else making that noise. All right, so this is Loop Hero. Let's turn. This has music and shit. Let's turn that on. How's that? That's too loud. Good. I mean, we were just talking about this in chat. Most of you have seen this game. Most of you, I understand why a lot of people don't get it. Or like, first off, I mean, it's not going to be a game for everyone. If you don't get it in terms of like mechanics, I'll explain at least like my reasoning of stuff right now. This is my town right now. I've beaten the first 2 bosses. I've only run the 3rd act like twice. Because really this game, it's about resource collecting and expanding and unlocking stuff. And there's still a few things. The main things I don't have are the river and bridge and the alchemist tent. And so those are basically, I'm just going to be farming resources. We'll do like probably 1 run. Yeah, the couple of times I played the 3rd act, I want to unlock everything before I do the 3rd act. I'm guessing there might be a resource like for this last thing that only drops there. Actually, no, I have a complete encyclopedia for materials. I need these things, orbs of expansion. So I'm gonna show the build that I was using basically to get 32 loops. I posted a picture in chat. The start of the game is very different than what the game kind of becomes like after you've put about like 20 hours into it. You need to, like, the game starts you off very slowly with only giving you a few things, and then it only gives you like 1 new card at a time, and some of the cards you get after playing the game quite a bit like completely change how some of the other characters work, essentially. Yeah, let me see. I don't think I need to change anything here right now. And I can't really build anything. I could probably upgrade some buildings right now. Wow, that's loud. That's better. How did you organize supplies like that? You click the sort button at the top. And there's also a button that shows you what your current active effects are. A lot of these kind of suck. I understand it getting better once you like fully upgrading everything and being able to pick a lot of them. But basically what I'm focusing on with most of my stat stuff is like I get 1 extra potion. I get a bunch of extra HP at the start of each day, which helps at the very beginning. And I have like boss damage increase pretty much. Is what my supplies are focused on. Crafting, I've only crafted a couple of times because honestly, with how many resources it uses, you're better off building all your buildings and upgrading and then crafting at the very end. But like I said, there's still a few things I haven't seen. There's like there's the bridge and the river that I haven't gotten yet, and there's 1 golden card left still that I haven't gotten yet. And there's a bunch of furniture or supplies I haven't gotten. The town stuff is what you do between your runs, essentially. So the thing is especially like once you unlock more stuff, it becomes a much more of a deck building game and sort of has like strategy puzzle elements to it. So basically you're picking you want to pick the most optimized deck for what you're trying to do in terms of resource gathering. So if you go to the encyclopedia, every resource and every enemy shows like what they actually drop, which is important because certain resources, if you don't know what to do, you'll just never end up getting them. To get the suburbs, I believe, what was it? It's the library, right? No, that's Maze of Memories. It's the... How did I get the suburbs? I don't have a warehouse either. You don't really need a warehouse. Suburbs, maybe you get it after you beat the... Oh, yeah, you upgrade something. Let's see, what's level 2? Healer's Hut? No. Academy. Yeah, you have to upgrade the... what upgrades into the academy? The gymnasium, I'm guessing? Upgrades into library? That's the other thing, is whenever you build something for the first time, you should always look at the upgrade screen. Like, I don't have the Smith's Forge. Start expeditions with basic gear for any class. I'm trying to get some of these, but we can do this upgrade just to see how it is. Blasted Beamy Furnace. I used to be just a cabin boy on an Orlop deck, and now I'm the bona fide captain of a blacksmithing battleship. Also, there's some weird stuff in the lore that makes me think that there might be something with the final boss in this, but I don't really know yet. Yo ho ho. It's my turn to keep this furnace downwind. You can expect plenty of deliveries from my fiery harbor. I swear on me clippers. From now on, every time you embark on a new expedition, your cargo hold will be full of weapons. So one of the things, if you go to the encyclopedia in this game, you can spend this resource, the Book of Memories, and you can unlock more lore about everything. Like resources have entries, supplies have entries, locations have entries. So like, if you want to know more about the lore of this game, there's actually a shit ton. It's just like they hide it in the menu, which is cool. But I've read there are a few, like some of the enemy descriptions and some other things. There's some weird stuff. Expedition. I'm gonna be using Rogue again because this strategy I've been using is just good for certain materials, and it's pretty reliable as long as you get the right things early on. Smith's Forge, this is new though. The Blacksmith's Guild crafts armor from metal, can also craft a kind of life from armor itself, removes up to 2 items from inventory, adds an effect for 10 hits for an item that lowers incoming damage by 20%. I think this is kind of like the Outpost where you have to pay, like you have things taken out of your inventory to pay for a buff, essentially. I don't know if I'd want to take this. It's a roadside card. Lowers incoming damage. I mean, that we'll try it out. It's new. And I have plenty of room to spare in my deck. Let me get rid of that. Let me... we'll take the beacon. We can ditch the bookery. Ditch the battlefield. We want Vampire Mansion, Village, Wheat Fields, Spiders. I've been thinking of trying this build without even taking Rocks and Meadows. But I don't know if it would work. Maybe not. I mean, it's possible it could work. But yeah, we're gonna do Arsenal, which will give us an extra slot, which is important. And we'll go ahead and start. I just don't spawn harpies. I avoid spawning a lot of things. Intentionally. Let's see how our math looks. Oh, this is not bad. And we get rogue-specific weaponry now. Let's throw down the arsenal. Usually I like to put it... I mean, you have to put it down somewhere. It doesn't matter where you put it, though. So for people who have never seen this game before, basically the way that it works is your character is supposedly remembering the landscape as you play. Enemies spawn through multiple different ways. The basic way is these slimes. When you kill enemies, they either drop items, resources, or cards. And the cards basically let you build the landscape of your current run. and each card has a different effect on the board. There are cards that can go or can only go in empty space. There are cards that can only go roadside, and there are cards that can only go on the road. And each card, once you place it, that tile starts doing different things. It might spawn an enemy. It might give you a bonus to your stats. It might, you know, there are a lot of different cards basically. So the type of cards you bring with you and how you lay them down and the pace at which you lay them down is like where the mechanics are. And the fights are automatic. You can't influence them at all, which is, you know, it's an interesting design decision, I'd say. First thing I'm going to do, start throwing down thickets. So thickets, like if you're playing rogue and you don't have the forest unlocked yet, you should probably stop playing rogue, because thickets make it so you never have to think about attack speed on gear, which is pretty important. Like really important, actually. And this side looks actually really good for our suburbs. So the mountains, each mountain gives me plus to my max health. So we don't want to, and when they're next to each other, they give an extra bonus, like for each one next to it. So meadows are the other. So when you start the game, you really only get a few cards. You get like mountains and rocks and meadows. The meadows heal you at the start of each day. So while you're walking around, not only are you walking in real time, but you have these two bars here. The days progress over time. See that? A day just passed by. And at the end of each day, like cards sometimes spawn things. You get healed a certain amount. So you can actually influence how fast days go with other cards and stuff like that. And then this other meter, the map completion bar, this fills up for every tile you put down. And once it's full, the boss for your level will spawn at your camp. The thing is, you can leave at any time pretty much. If you leave and you're outside of the campfire range, you only get to take back 60% of your stuff. If you die, you only get to take back 30%. So I'm putting down a spider cocoon, gonna start spawning spiders, and I'm gonna put down a suburb, which basically suburbs increase how much experience you get per kill. And because we're trying to like grind for resources and get like a lot of loops in this, you're basically trying to like get as much experience as possible so you can be stronger. A loop is just a completion of the map, like walking, your hero walks around one time. So some things trigger when days pass, and some things only trigger when you finish a loop. Okay, so Chrono Crystal, I just want to see what gear I get here really quick. Alright, so in general for rogue, especially early on and stuff like that, I tend to just favor like pure stats over anything. Wow, no boots, huh? So like even though this has plus attack speed, I'd rather have the extra damage from this sword. So let's throw down that other suburbs. So the meadows, I use them with the chrono crystals, and I usually put them on corners like this, and then you can put 4 meadows around the outside of the chrono crystal. This crystal, like, yeah, I'm not going to explain every single card, but the crystals double the effects of a day passing, and since the meadows heal you at the start of each day, it means it heals you for twice as much. So you can get, normally it heals 3, you get 6 instead, and if you put 4 of them around here, they'll all get 6 instead of 3. I'm gonna put down my other spider cocoon too. Usually once I get like a basic setup at the beginning, I just let it run for a while. And I don't even really, you don't really have to do much with rogue since you're not micromanaging gear as much. Oh shit, did I pick Act 3? Uh-oh. Maybe I should restart. I did not mean to do Act 3. Because I don't think I'll be able to beat the boss without upgrades. So I might just restart now before we get deep into this. What do you guys think? You want me to just do it? Or should I, because I don't think I'll get far. I know we'll, like, kind of get far and then go for it. I feel like it's gonna kind of waste time. Because I want to get to like 30 loops. I won't be able to do it in, I'll just finish the loop. I mean, yeah, I'm just going to restart. There's no point. If I'm trying, that's what I'd like to do, is try and get like a high loop run. And I'm very convinced you need to have everything upgraded. And unlocked if you want to beat the final, like the last, I'm pretty sure there's only 3 acts. Maybe there's a 4th one, but... Alright, yeah, let's just go. So we'll retreat, keep what we got. Hey, I mean, I still got materials. That's one of the things. So I noticed there are a couple of things people do in this game when I've watched a few different people stream it. A lot of people tend to put down things that they can't handle too fast, like certain tiles, or they put too many things, like they're putting down enemy spawning tiles like as soon as they get them. You need to be like patient early on. Like it makes a huge difference. Yeah, well, this is to collect resources, so let's try this again. There's 4, yeah. So I mean. All right. Let's try that again. So we got one of the Smith Forges where it takes your items and it gives you the effect. I'm not going to put any of these down until like way later. There's no reason to put these down until I need them. It's just going to take item. I mean, it might take items I'm not going to use, but like, until I feel like I'm actually in danger, I'm not even going to bother putting them down. Let's do meadows here to start with. Let's see. Suburbs, I guess, can go here. The suburbs are like a pretty important part of this build. Nice. So with suburbs, you want to make, basically if you enclose them on 4 sides, the middle building gets upgraded and its effect gets doubled. So you want to build them, you have to build them next to each other after you place the first one. So don't put your suburbs in the middle, because if you put them in the middle, you can't put them anywhere else. I've seen a few people do that. All right, let's see what we got. No, those 2 are going to be fine. Again, with weapons, so the way the colors work basically is that blue, yellow, and orange are like have magical properties. The thing is with a gray item, the gray items for their level always have the highest base stat. So for weapons, the base stat is damage. For armor, it's HP. For amulets, it's magic HP. Like everything has different base stats. So I already know if I take a 2 gray item and put it over a 1 gray item, it's an upgrade. So like once you get used to the itemization and stuff like that, it's pretty easy to do this like kind of quick. So 25 magic HP, 25, and then this has crit damage chance is probably the best early on. Like we don't need attack speed again. We got like force and shit. Crit chance is okay early on. Evasion is super important for the bosses for Rogue. All right, throw down the forest there. All right. Sometimes early on too, I'll wait and only put down thickets instead of forests until I get a few loops in. Because yeah, once you spawn 10 forest tiles, you get a woodsman's camp, and those can be a real big pain in the ass. Let's go for this first right now, so we get the most spiders. I'm mainly doing the spiders because they can, if you get them to spawn enough, they'll spawn big groups that you can take out fairly easily as rogue if you know what to do. Let's see. Yeah, we'll take that. That's attack speed up. These both have the same damage, and they just give a bonus to attack speed, so we'll take those. Armor, boots, better boots. I'm fine for now. Like early on as rogue, you don't really have to worry about things. Again, that's where it comes in, where if you're like constantly putting down like groves and shit. Spider, swamp, and vampire, yeah, I've tried mixing swamp into this too, but the thing is it just made it so that I got the cards that I needed the most like less often. I wouldn't want more swamps and I'd keep getting them. So you see our suburb improved into a town now. So we got increased experience. When I did my 30 loop run, I had like, I think 8 or 9 levels and 8 or 9 traits, that's one of the ways you get so far. The beginning starts out slow, but like once you get rolling, you really start to get rolling. Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with like spending your first few loops like fighting slimes and shit. We can start putting crystal over here for meadows. Next crystal though, I'll want to start doing increasing like my spider spawns. All right, let's see. Also, the rogue is the only one that has this mechanic where you don't get loot when it drops. You put everything in a bag and you get all your loot at the end, which is kind of nice because you have less to pay attention to as a rogue. Okay, so this armor is just a straight upgrade. Nice crit chance. Let's see, we have... so I'm definitely going to replace... Let's see, 12, 19, 12, so I'm gonna go with 2 gray weapons. I've seen a lot of people instantly see like a magic item and they're like, oh, I have to use that. And they have like a much higher level gray item in their inventory that's like, would be much wiser to use. I mean, it's all situational. It's like, do you need to be able to take hits right now? Or do you need to like kill? Like for the most part, you want to take as few hits as possible. You know, so that either you have to kill really fast or you have to be able to evade or you know, counter or have like the magic shield. The amulet is essential on the rogue. Like not taking the arsenal is like, I mean, I know it's possible to have a good run without it, but it's pretty important. Alright, so we got our first level up too, which is good. I'm going to throw this Chrono Crystal right here, I believe. Yeah, it's the best place. I want more spiders to start spawning. Master of Fencing, 10% chance to simultaneously attack 2 targets. Shield of Faith, this is you get from the Faith of the Heart from the second boss. Upon killing an enemy, hero receives 1 stained glass charge, which can protect him with 20% chance. 3 stained glasses max. Which is cool. I don't need it right now. I'm going to take the attack one. The other one just lets you drop resources in camp, which I don't need that either right now. Oh, that was a good sound. That means we got a piece of these shapeless masks. I need more of those. So you'll notice one of the things, I'm not putting down stuff that's like spawning enemies for me. I mean, certain things I'd put down if I got them, but like there are certain things like I'm not putting my vampire thing down right now. I'd put more spiders down if I had them. Let's see what we get. All right. This is good. 1421 evasion bonus. Could lose 3 damage. Oh, that's attack speed and magic damage. That actually is... let's get this for the evasion bonus. And then let's see. Crit damage. This is a big upgrade. And then, yeah, boots are an upgrade too, so... So this corner is basically completed now. Basically, once I convert these to blooming meadows, that's as much as I'm gonna get out of those meadows, pretty much. And at a certain point, I don't keep adding, because to me, for this setup at least, I find with the rogue, the villages are a better way to maintain your HP than relying on waiting for days to pass or like other options. You can't get that vampirism on items. So the nice thing is spiders are pretty easy and there are a lot of them, and you can kill them. The thing is once we start getting villages like this popping up, and we're going to be placing down our own villages too at certain points, those are where fights are going to be a little bit more sketchy. I wonder if Smith's Forge combines with anything either. Count's chairs? What's Count's chairs? This is an upgrade. I'm gonna take this over the evasion. Attack speed, don't really need. Attack speed, crit damage chance. Oh, but we'd like I'd lose half of my magic HP. Like, that's not worth it for crit damage. Because like even if your crit is high, you're almost always, unless you have really high evasion too, you're gonna get hit. And like I'd take the magic damage over that HP. So here's the thing though, is this is an example of my thinking when I'm doing item stuff. This is a big improvement in terms of my max HP, but I'd lose that 13% crit damage chance, which right now isn't doing a ton. I mean, 13% is nice though. The thing is though, is I'm not losing a lot of HP. So at this point in time, upgrading my max HP doesn't seem like a smart idea. There are going to be points in these loops where I'm going to start getting hit very hard. And like, yeah, I'll absolutely need to focus more on defensive stuff, but early on, I don't need to. Okay, so village. We're going to do our first one here. I'll show you why. And we'll throw down Vampire Manor there to turn it into a ransacked village. And let's put down one of these Smith's Forges and see what it does. I'm assuming we give them items from our inventory. Oh, nice. More spiders. So I'm going to put the other spider thing right here. So they're going to start filling up this whole corner. Oh, you can increase the vampirism. Oh yeah, I'm sure you can make something out of that. Because the damage is so high on rogue that vampirism does, like in later stages, give decent sustain. All right, let's put this over here. You want me to add more and spin? Whoops. You want me to add more and spin next to Tuvok? No, sorry. I can't do that right now. So someone asked, what do I do with the villages when they spawn? If I get Oblivions, I get rid of them right away. And now I can put down this wheat field. Because if I put this down before, this one I want to be a good town. So I'll explain later on. I might use those lumberjack things to my advantage, but not this early on. This early on, things like goblins and the lumberjack villages like are a little too dangerous to me. Like there's a certain point where I'll start throwing them down, but or if I get the Oblivion perk early on. Card Sharp is actually really good for this type of build. So I'm going to take Card Sharp. Which gives us a chance to return once I place something. It gives it a chance to just pop back into my hand. I didn't even see what item he took. I mean, it doesn't seem like that much of a damage reduction. Plus 20 defense? I guess if your defense is high, mine isn't right now. I don't even have a defense stat right now. I don't think. I don't know if there's anything on Rogue that'll give defense. So maybe it was completely pointless to take that card. Oh, Thicket. So really the main things at this point that I'm looking for are spider cocoons are fine. I'd like a couple more villages. Any turn that I get a thicket, forest, or suburb is good. I'll just keep expanding. I'm not going to put any rocks down unless I feel the need to. They'll just take up space. Is the hourglass just pausing? You mean like in battle like this? I have it set to only pause when I mouse over enemies. You can set it to pause when you mouse over equipment in battle. You can manually pause too. Just whatever. Okay, we got another Oblivion. Which I would... I'm either going to save for Goblin Camp or my next tree village. If I add more Oblivions, I'd nuke the Vampire Mansion too, would be a priority. But I can use this for a couple of villages, so I'm going to. These guys also drop, the swarms can drop items that I need to, so. So this is actually good. This is what I want to be seeing, is that I'm taking damage in my run, but not that much, and that by the time I'm getting to the end of my next run, that I'm like in decent shape for the next one. If I see that I'm consistently losing health as I'm going, that means I'm doing something wrong. And I should maybe consider like leaving or something. So normally this fight is a really bad idea. The thing is I'm building this village right next to the camp because I have the watchtowers. So as soon as I can, I'm gonna do this so that, because it's a lot less risky, and healing in villages is one of the like main sustain methods I've found for the rogue. So like I'm taking a lot of damage, but that's fine. If it's this one tile that's this hard, I'm okay with it. The thing is I've seen other people that like essentially as soon as they get those cards, they put like 3 of them down, and you'll just die right away if you do that. Okay, let's see items. This is definitely good. Let's see weapons. Okay, we got a Pier 8. That's 39 damage. 26, 30 with attack speed. 26 with counter and evasion. Let's take the high damage one. Nice boot upgrade. Magic damage, crit chance. Oh, this is great. This is a very nice upgrade, actually. Everything. That's what you want to be looking for too, is like, how are you scaling compared to the current level? If you have a hard time with one loop, assuming you don't add anything, you're going to have a harder time on the next loop. So that's the thing, is if you have a lot of creature summoning cards and you're constantly putting them down as soon as you get them, if you already were having trouble on the loop you just did, the next one's going to be even harder because you just added more to it. And even if you don't add more, it's going to be harder. So, you know, you have to scale appropriately with everything else. Finally, another suburb. I could do... let's see. I'm probably gonna hold off on other meadows for now. And we can just let it run until we gain some levels. Alright, so I got a treasury. I could do it right here, would be fine. Treasuries aren't really essential. I only did like 2. The thing is they do give you some nice resources, and if you wait to open them long enough, like, you can get some decent equipment. Yeah. So this is good. We got this corner like just packed with spiders now, which is what we want. Because this is going to give us a lot of cards, a lot of experience. That's the thing. We're farming experience and cards right now just to build the map and upgrade ourselves. Awakened fragment. These, okay, we're going to take old scars because it's pretty early. That's a good one to get early. Max HP is increased by 1 for each received trophy. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it's like, once we start putting down even more spiders, like, it's gonna go fast. Let's put that down. I don't want to make a Harpy Mountain. There's really no reason for me to, and the Harpies are just gonna make things hard for me. I am close to, if I put down, we should get the Goblin camp out of the way. I'd rather deal with the Cursed Village thing than deal with the goblins. So since I have an Oblivion right now, we'll just we'll get them out of the way. Yeah, so high attack speed, alter ego, I just saw what you said. Sorry, I'm not really paying that much attention. It's late. Yeah, so attack speed, I usually stop around like 40 per... I kind of gauge while I'm going, but at a certain point I stop putting down forests, and it makes it not as much of a problem to deal with the what's it called? The village things. All right, we finally got another village too. That's nice. So, Where do I want to put this one? For now, let's do this one. Let's do this one here. So the purpose, oh, I forgot that was my second village. So we'll have to deal with bandits for a bit. So the purpose of this village is different than the purpose of this village up here. This one I actually want mainly to generate scarecrows and to give me a little bit of a heal. This one I want to have an extra heal right before the end. And I got to keep an eye on my boss meter too. At a certain point, I have to stop building and just focus on grinding equipment. Yo, Imakuni, thanks for the raid. What's up, everyone? We finished watching Star Trek early, so we're looping. All right, let's look at gear. All right, nice. We got some nice stuff here. Let's see. We got level 11 Dirk, which is good. And I'm guessing this rank 9 is probably going to be better. You weren't following? That's fine. I wouldn't follow me either. We'll replace that. Let's see. Are these boots better? Worse evasion, but they have high counter, which I would like right now. Counter is good for clearing the spiders out. The spiders. And I could get more magic HP, but right now I'm good. Let's see. I'll actually take the magic HP and more counter with this. Counter would be nice to have right now. It'll help clear out the spiders. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a village when I put this down. Yeah, there we go. This game looks cool. Should you get it? If it looks cool to you, yeah, why not? I shouldn't have brought this Smith's Forge card. It's not like it's screwing my shit up or anything, but kind of pointless to take it. It seems like it's basically designed for, like, I don't know, a warrior. Because I'm going to have a lot of evasion at a certain point, and shit just isn't even going to hit me. Let's see, what's my attack speed at now? 32%, I believe, completely unbuffed, which is fine. It's a roguelite, but it's like a mix of like strategy, card game, idle game, I guess. It's not very idle though. I actually kind of wish there was a mode that auto-equipped like the highest level stuff you had so you could idle game it. Because if you don't pay attention every loop, like you will die very easily. But I get they don't want to turn it into an idle game, you know. Oh, you started watching Deep Space Nine? Yeah, Deep Space Nine is great. So we watched DS9 back like September through November. Then we watched Voyager. We're on Enterprise now. Season 3 of Enterprise. Let's see, another beacon. Let me just throw it down wherever. All right, another village. That's good, actually. Where do I want to put this one? Smith's Forge. What is this? Is that the Smith? Oh, I gained a level. Picky is gonna be best right now. I would like to take Fuss, but Picky basically lets me get better gear each cycle, so we want that. Let's see, where can we throw some more spiders? there should be good. All right. It should be good. I think the thing with Enterprise and like sex and food is people probably complained that Star Trek, like the people didn't act like human enough, which like I can kind of understand. I think it's superfluous to a lot of sci-fi to show that kind of stuff unless it's relevant to the plot. But like, you know, it does kind of make them feel a little bit more like believable for 100 years from now. I don't think I want to put down any more mountains right now. Let's see, I have 9. No, I'm good. I can put down more. Okay, so one of the reasons... Oh, fuck. He's dead. We'll fight another one eventually. Let's see how I handle this. Yeah, so the archers really help with this. That's why the first village I always convert one next to my camp with the towers. What's going on with that village? There's a vampire mansion right next to it right now, which turns it into a ransacked village, which spawns a difficult encounter, and after 3 loops it changes into something else, which we will see very shortly here. No, the other village? My suburbs? It's a card you unlock later that increases experience from enemies for each one placed. On the right? Oh, this is, these spawn like goblin camps once you place 10 forests. It creates a village question mark. And it spawns training dummies. Okay, let's see. Equipment time. Armor, we got level 12 armor. Yeah, that's a big increase. That'll be nice. Evasion 17 with attack speed. 15 with 10 attack speed. Let's go with these ones. Amulet, upgrade and upgrade to counter as well. Scimitar, let's see, this is slightly worse than the other sword. I'm not really using the crit. I mean, it's not really, neither of these is that great. I'll replace this just for the attack speed right now. All right, let's continue. We can finish this soon too. So this is converted now, which means that I get a this heals 245 health right now versus 155. So that's, the villages here serve 2 purposes when I'm doing this rogue spider thing. The main thing is that they're healing me. Like, rogue needs extra healing because they don't get regen, they don't get extra vampirism other than what they start out with. So that means all your healing has to come from meadows and towns or villages and like your vampirism and what you have with your healing potion. It's really not enough to like sustain for a long time. This is gonna hurt. These guys aren't too bad in my opinion, as long as you don't get too many of these camps. So one of the reasons why I'm putting down the wheat fields by the spider nest too is that I'll show you next time we fight a scarecrow, but in Act 2 and on, scarecrows, when they attack, don't only hit you, they hit everyone on their side too. So the scarecrows actually help clear the spiders out faster. And they also drop better stuff than the spiders, so it just adds some enemy variety. Oh, this is new. That's suspicious. I guess this is what happens when your armory, your Smith's Forge thing wears out. That's suspicious. A suit of armor just lying here on the road. And wait, are you alive? Watch this thing fucking kick my ass. Overfilled with existence. I don't understand. What should I do? What does alive mean? What does it mean to exist? Let's not dig this deep yet. We'll focus on your first question first. You're quite a big guy. Protect the helpless or help us in our work. Can you forge metal, or do you see yourself as a cook, perhaps? Weapon in my hand, to kill, to execute. You're standing in front of me, so I must be supposed to fight you. Chopping wood or harvesting wheat are also good options. My self-determination is complete. I am made for battle. My armor shall dull their blades, and my sword shall cleave their flesh. I also got an item, too, when I stopped here. Well, there's some logic in your reasoning, but generally speaking, you're an idiot. Let's look. Only 13 health. Steel flesh. All damage done to this creature is reduced to 1 HP. Okay, this guy won't be that hard. As long as there's not other stuff on his tile, he's easy. He does do some damage, that's for sure. Yeah, so I do have, what is it, plus 20%? Like right now my attack speed is too fast. It seems that the only way to lower this aggression of this world is, well, some more aggression. Another soul is lost. If it was a soul, of course. That's cool. New enemy. So let's see, I'm at 57%. And I am getting 20% from my scimitar. So I should probably hold off on putting down some forest for right now. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're good. Let's put down a few more of those. I'm pretty sure there are certain like I got different dialogue with things that I had already encountered before, using a different class. I forget if it was one of the bosses or like there's some stuff I've run into where I got different dialogue with different classes. So this Smith's Forge, so I guess it spawns one after I give it a certain number of items. 226. Yeah, we're good. So one of the other things too that's nice, like, actually, no, we're not going to be able to do that yet. Let's put that there to get the healing boost. I could use way more suburbs. Like, we're gaining levels reasonably. We already have 4 traits, but and we're on loop 9, but another one would be nice. These guys I really need to get rid of. Yeah, I like bookeries. I've been messing around with them for like some other purposes, for getting other resources and some other stuff. I really want to get rid of this vampire house too, but it would be nice to get another Count's Lands out of it before I destroy it. Because even though right now I don't need the heals, because I've been pacing myself well, at a certain point, like, those heals will probably be pretty important. And I gotta keep an eye on my bar, too. Let's see. 14. Yeah, crit damage chance. Nice. Let's get rid of that attack speed thing. So we're at 37. Let's put down 1 thicket, and we'll see how our attack speed is working. I want to hold on to the... Crit would be nice. Damage to all, magic damage. So I'm gonna swap boots. I want just the flat evasion. Damage to all and magic damage is fine, but I don't need more damage right now. I'd rather have more evasion. And then this mace is level 11. Yeah, that's an increase in damage. And I got crit from that other thing, so. Yeah, I want to keep counter right now, I think. You know what? Fuck it. I have 29 damage to all. Which quest is this? What? How do you get orbs of expansion? There's an well, you have to unlock the encyclopedia in town. Which ones are orbs of expansion? These ones you get for fighting on a tile with 3 or more enemies, I believe. So, like, I have a chance to get one from this fight. I don't think I got one, but there's our another level. All right, here we go. The smart thing would be to go blissful ignorance because of how few slots I have right now. So I'm gonna take blissful ignorance, and I didn't pause in time, so we're gonna lose at least 2 of them. There's 3 of them gone. Let's get rid of the bandit town there. It would be nice to get another village here. Yeah, that's the thing is if you want to figure out like where to get resources and stuff, you need to get the encyclopedia. You should upgrade. I think it's what the gymnasium upgrades into the library. That also gets you the suburbs. So again, the big reason I mentioned this before, but like the scarecrows, why I'm putting them with the spider things, is that their attacks have a 30% chance to hit their friends. So like you can see this dude's helping me kill these much faster. You don't have to use the scarecrows like that. You can just rely on spiders. Another treasury, huh? All right. I don't think I want to nuke this yet because I want to show you something else I like to do. But these are placed. These are not. Oh no, that's placed fine. I need another crystal, but I'll show you something else we can do with these. Yeah, so a big thing in this game is that, like, you need to, like, you should, reading the encyclopedia entries for everything, like, this game kind of needs a manual, because there's a lot of stuff that it's like, wow, I didn't know that until I was not paying fucking attention. I'm not, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. We can give it a shot. What's my evasion at right now? 28%. I don't think I'm going to be able to survive this. I was talking and I was not paying attention. Let's open these up. I won't be able to open this one up. This has evasion, but I'd be losing a lot of my HP, and it's not a big evasion bonus. Let's upgrade max HP. I might be able to do, I might be underestimating where my strength is at right now. What's my attack speed? 58%. I have attack speed on something. I have 17 on this amulet. Let's take this amulet and that's such a big dip. I need more this boss needs a lot of defense for Rogue. Yeah, Chrono Crystals. No, Chrono Crystals don't work on stuff that spawns. Yeah, they do. It doubles the effect of like it cuts the time down. What am I saying here? I don't think I should. That would be a big loss in crit chance too. I guess I should just go like this. I would have liked another. I would have waited. I would have kept grinding for until I got one more level probably before actually trying to do the boss. I did get a sword though. It doesn't look like it's going to be better than what I have. Yeah, it's not. I mean, there's a chance I could very closely do this because I have decent stuff right now, but it depends on how successful my evasions are and how much I counter. I do have 20% of 28% evasion. Usually I like having like 40 to almost 50 when I do this boss. But we might be okay. It's gonna be really close. I mean, if I have a couple of evades fail, then I'm dead. But yeah, I think we might be okay. Yeah, we're fine. Still got pots and I don't have a revive. I don't have the ancient cemetery thing. And yeah, I used all my potions, but nice. Okay, so we're gonna keep going because that was an accident, but that's good because now I don't have to pay attention and wait. Eye of God, 25% chance that the enemies will have one ability less. Doesn't affect bosses. That sounds really good for the later tiers. Gift of Blood. On hit, a hero can summon a Blood Lightning with a mysterious chance. Post-mortem toll, 30% chance to get a random basic resource chunk upon killing an enemy. Yeah, Eye of God sounds extremely good. We're gonna stay. And we're gonna pause, and we're gonna look at, we got some big upgrades here. Oh yeah. Look at these. The thing is, so basically with equipment, you always want to be staying ahead of your loop level by as much as possible. If you're like on par or below your loop level, then that's like when or your build is just really bad. That's when you're gonna really start running into problems. Although these boots are really, I don't know if I really want that, but let's see. And I think we're good on everything else. Yeah, we did fine with the boss. That was good. And now we can just fucking rock and roll for the rest of the time. I don't think I want to put down any more forests right now. So what I was going to show you that we want to be doing, I kind of didn't, this isn't not the best place, to be honest. We got another vampire mansion too. I'm gonna wait until next loop to put down a vampire mansion. But looking at my health right now, I think I am gonna nuke this for now. So if you put wheat fields down next to them, they turn into the abandoned wheat field things, which also happens if you destroy a town. Wouldn't Eye of God make scarecrows not help you? Yeah, potentially. I mean, it's only a 25% chance, though. I'm starting to lose Oblivions too, which is not desirable. I'm actually going to nuke this. I don't want to spawn gargoyles right now. We can definitely throw down another spider cocoon though, like right here. Let's see. Yeah, my health. I mean, I'll be fine with this loop. You know what? I can probably do that this turn. It should be fine. And I'm gonna get rid of the vampire tower right away. Oh, I got my Oblivion back. That's actually nice. My attack speed is way too high right now. Which is fine for short fights, but basically if you use too much of your stamina, you like start attacking really slow and you take more hits. Thing that sucks, I really don't want to play these, but I'm going to, because I don't want to lose all these Oblivions. So mostly what we're doing right now is we're going to sit back and we're just going to level as much as we can. We're going to try and get as many suburbs as we can. Throw down more spiders. Look for places where I can like spawn the most spiders. I'm going to put this here just to complete this. I could wait longer. We got crap from it anyways. We did get another treasury. I don't want to put it over here because we want to maximize our suburbs, but we can put it over here. I would like to get another goblin camp to spawn just so I can nuke it, but I really don't want to put down more forests. But I'm also losing Oblivions, which I don't like. I could get rid of the Smiths for... Actually, no, we're using that effect. It's fine. Oh, we did get a goblin. There we go. I don't want harpies, no. I'm trying to just do a build where I can get maximum loops and oh man, look at all those cards disappearing. I'm going for like max loops and max resources right now, and harpies are just gonna be unpredictable. They might land someplace that just totally fucks me up. With this, I have control. It kind of goes with what I was saying earlier on when I started, is like, I'm not putting down more than I know I can handle, and I'm trying to be, and I'm being very careful with a lot of things. That's the biggest thing I've seen people who like have who struggle or who die a lot. It's just they're rushing. Like as soon as they see a card they can put down, they put it down, and that gets you killed in a lot of cases. In the early game, you can do that for sure. That's like early on in the game, like, yeah, you should just put down whatever because you can probably handle it. But at a certain point, that doesn't really work anymore. Not the greatest gear here. Crit damage instead of crit chance. More counter. Counter would probably be nice right now. Yeah, and we can ditch some of that attack speed. It says counter and crit damage. At some point, we'll have a lot more crit. That period is not right now, though. This has 2 more damage and like a little bit less less counter, so no, I'm good. Damage to all, defense. I'm fine with what I got now. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't build right next to there. That sucks. These are actually maybe a little bit better for me because I don't want all the attack speed. I want to see where I'm at with base attack speed to see if I need to put down any more forests or anything. So I can throw down some chrono crystals to increase spawn rates for stuff, which I should probably do. Like right here. On second thought, attack speed would have been really good for this guy. So maybe I should either consider nuking that. The damage reduction is nice, though. I'm going to throw down another thicket. Oh, we got another level. Pickpocket, 50% chance. Oh, these suck. Well, we're going to take Shield of Faith, but these are just kind of meh. I guess this is fine if you have, like, all the other good ones. Yeah, I forgot about that. So now that I'm not gonna upgrade these. These are probably never gonna turn into the super powered ones. I mean, maybe at some point if I feel it's necessary to have a big heal someplace, but. What's the difference between forest and thicket? It's like stone versus mountain. A forest is +1 to attack speed, and thicket is +2. I need much higher evasion. I might actually swap for this generic pair. I'm just taking too much damage. This is gonna be rough. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put down this Smith's Forge over here. If it doesn't disappear. So that I can get that buff right before this. I'm a little concerned. Why would you ever put a forest down then? Because it's still +1 attack speed. Yeah, and like, to be honest, like, yeah, you could save more room on the map, but it really depends on what you're trying to do with how you're building out your map. Hopefully we'll be okay here. Because we don't have help from our archer friends for this one. Oh yeah, isn't there a storm? Yeah, there's a storm temple synergy with forests. I haven't tried that out actually. Isn't it like a burned, scorched fortress or forest or something? Got another one of those orbs of expansion. Gives 0.5 magic damage. That's pretty good. I don't fully, as far as, does anybody know if magic damage is just a flat boost to damage, or does it have a different mechanic? Because I haven't really seen it explained anywhere. I really need to nuke that vampire. You think it ignores defense? Interesting. I'm getting gargoyles now too. That's not good. Yeah, I'm like very not happy with my current situation. But we got 2 heals in a row right there. And then let's see, upgrades, critical damage and evasion, nice. Evasion, let's see, evasion 28. I don't understand the stats sometimes on higher level items. I've seen stuff like, especially happens a lot on Necromancer, where you get shit that's like, much higher level, and it just has far worse stats than something you already have. Yeah, Necro Gear caps in weird ways. But like seeing a level 18 that has almost like half of the evasion. But I'm at 60% evasion right now, which is good. Counter would be better than attack speed, but I'm gonna try and roll with this right now. I don't think I got anything with counter on it. Let's see how this next loop goes. Like, we're gonna take damage. That's part of how it goes, but I think this, I mean, it's probably smarter to nuke the bandit camp right now. I could have waited and used that heal a little bit better, but I just don't want any of my shit to break. Oh, I can put these down. More spiders is fine. I can use that to finish this. I'm not going to finish it right now, though. Let's wait a few more loops for that. The other thing you have to be careful about if you're using a strategy like this, where you're using the villages for healing, is when you upgrade your towns, you get better quests, essentially. But I'm pretty sure, from at least from my experience, the quest mobs also are harder. So if you like upgrade all of these villages, that means you're going to have that many more hard mobs to deal with. So that's an important thing to keep in mind too. So now it's about just maintaining equipment and making sure like we keep our sustain up and putting down them suburbs and nuking shit when we need to. But this is pretty much like our resource farm set up now. We should be able to carry this the rest of the way. 3 HP after a kill. Fighting against 3 or more enemies will grant you additional trophies. Yeah, let's take that. Since that's the kind of the point of this entire build, is that you are fighting a lot of things on every tile, which maximizes the effect of the experience gain from the suburbs, and also the Orb of Expansion, which is one of the things I 100% need right now. You get by fighting things on multiple tiles, multiple things on a tile. Ooh. I guess right here is fine. We'll get a bonus from that. How much HP am I getting per day now? 172. That's pretty good. Let's see what we got for weapons and stuff. This has attack speed. I mean, let's see, that's 71. This is 76. I don't think I'm gonna use this. Well, wait, let's see. What is attack speed? We can do this. All right, let's see. Amulet. Counter damage to all magic damage. Increase. Nice. We'll do that. I'd like a big crit damage chance item. These boots. See, like, this is what I'm talking about, though. Look how much, like, these are level 19. Look how much evasion I lose. Just by putting these on. And I 50% evasion's a good place right now. Go ahead and nuke that bandit camp. Oh, I got my Oblivion back. That's actually really nice. I'm gonna nuke the vampire spawn here. I can put spiders there once I get some. Yeah, we're looking good right now. Hey, look. That's nice. I'm actually gonna nuke one of these forges, I think. This one. I don't want to deal with those. I don't want to... no, well, let's keep it. We should keep the buff. I keep forgetting how good that buff actually is. I mean, at least on paper, it seems good. Oh, yeah. Let's actually throw down... Let's put that down there. Yeah, I don't have much else I can do right now. I don't really need this here anymore. So I don't want to lose my Oblivion. I might as well use it for something. You know what? Let's get rid of the gargoyles. That seems like an okay idea. It looks like we're almost full on our suburbs now, too. I mean, we won't be getting any more town upgrade squares, but... let's see. Can we stick any more spiders anywhere? We can put some here. Alright, let's see what we got gear-wise. No weapon upgrades. Shit ton of armor and boots, though. All of these boots, way less evasion still. What the fuck? Critical damage. I want big crit chance. Counter critical damage. These look good. This looks good, I mean. Yeah, really weak set of upgrades. Crit damage chance 7, attack speed. Yeah, I mean, this is all like 42 evasion is where I'm getting all my evasion from right now. So dropping that down to like 20%, 28% just doesn't seem like a good idea right now. Just massive amounts of spider pulpage. And we still got, we're like halfway to our next level. Yeah, the problem with this much attack speed too is well, we lose a lot of, pretty much all of our evade when we, when our stamina is low like that. Yeah, but at this point now we're pretty much on autopilot, except for upgrading gear and like filling out our last couple of spots here and there. You're at 162% attack speed from River and Thicket. Nice. I mean, if you have evasion, it's pretty good because your stamina doesn't drain as much. Right now I'm just filling up the spiders as much as we can. This might be too many spiders, but maybe not. Yeah, as you saw, like if you're patient with the dummies and like the villages, the weird villages, they aren't really that much of a threat, and you just prioritize getting rid of them. All right, let's see what we get for gear. 22. This is better than. Okay, we can crit chance and counter. That's nice, actually. And we can lose some attack speed. I don't mind that at all. Let's see. Boots. Nice boots, but again, the evasion's all I got right now. This is an improvement, pretty much. We're going to lose magic damage. Counter and critical damage, but lose crit chance. This looks good. Let's go with that. Man, these boots I'm getting are fucking awful, though. What's my counter at right now? 27%. Do I need the 140 right now? That's my question. Yeah, let's go for it. Better safe than sorry. So I'm out of places to put suburbs unless I start destroying tiles, which I might do at some point. Destroy this and destroy that, and I might be able to fit some more. Those bandits are fine. I'll deal with them. Although I really didn't need to put that village down. You'll just see, like, I am starting to take damage now, which is good. That's a good sign. That means, like, we're scaling appropriately, but... Oh, we got another level. It's gonna be a long ass time. If we even... I didn't get this level last time I played this far. And I did another, like... I probably didn't have as many loops this far. We can either get super crit chance. Rat Wolf isn't gonna do shit for us, to be honest. I mean, it might be fine, but... the Awakened Fragment thing might be good. It's such a low chance, but at this point, like... an extra orb, like, this is what we're here for. We're here to farm resources, so. Is there an end game? Yeah, I mean, I'm on the second act. I could have been doing the third act. There's multiple acts, and, like, it depends on what your goal is. If your goal is progression, you wouldn't be doing... I would have just left after I finished the boss. I saw that that dude just dropped a wood resource. Not getting any Oblivions, though, which is unfortunate. All right, let's see. 23. This is good. It has attack speed on it, though. This has crit damage chance. What's this? 95, 101. Yeah, so we can replace both of these. What am I gonna lose? Counter. Most of my counter, which sucks, but whatever. Crit damage, defense, Crit damage, damage to all, magic damage. I already have 52% chance. So maybe I can get a fucking upgrade for these 16 boots. Level 16. Nope, not really. I mean, I could lose 11% evasion for even more crit chance, but evasion is a big part of what keeps me alive. So again, this is one of those things where like most other people playing this, I don't think would be holding on to their gray level 16 boots while they had this shit in their inventory. They just see the colors and be like, and the numbers and be like, oh, it's gotta be better. But like, there's definitely like caps when it comes to certain things. What I'd like is gray boots that are like level 20 something, because they'd have like 70% evasion. We can throw some spiders right here. Where else needs spiders? Spiders for everyone. See, now at this point, I'm fine with how much damage I'm taking per fight, because I know I have so many villages spread out that are going to heal me as I go through that it's not as bad. But like, you know, 10 loops ago, if I was taking this much damage this early in a loop, I'd be like, I need to slow down and not put more enemies. I guess we can just like, no, let's save that for spiders. I'm gonna wait a few more loops before I open this too. Yeah, this is fucking spider hell right now. But yeah, that's why, so when a lot of people I've seen watch this game are asking like, why would you take X card? Because that card seems like it sucks. Like spiders, like it spawns a bunch of weak enemies. Like, why would you want to take that? Well, you'd want to take it if you made a build that was focused on clearing weak enemies and getting a maximum number of like cards and items and stuff like that. What chapter is this? It's just 2. I have 3 unlocked, but I'm just farming resources right now. So that's the thing, is like really your cards, you're thinking about like which character you're using, and like you don't want to bring more cards than you need. Like I could have probably avoided bringing the Smith's Forge, but like the buff isn't too bad. Like 20% less damage for, it's gonna help me sustain later on, I think, which will be nice. Would really love an Oblivion right about now. God, imagine if that dude broke my boots. That would be fucked up. Also, look how many tokens I'm getting. Remember, I also have a perk that every time I get one of these tokens, I'm getting max HP too. That's another thing that helps with sustain with Rogue, is keeping up high max HP and constantly being able to refill it. So when you eventually do run into an extremely difficult fight, like, you can rely on your large health pool. I think the Necro is like the most interesting and fun class to play. I think the Rogue is the easiest because you can do stuff like this. And I think the Fighter or Warrior or whatever is the most balanced and easy. I wouldn't say it's the easiest. Again, I think Rogue's the easiest when you know what you're doing with the Rogue. I've never gotten this many loops on either of the other characters though, so But I've still been experimenting with different like builds, I guess, and card groupings. All right, let's see what we got. A lot of level 24 stuff. 96. Not really all that great. 99. This I'll swap this out with this. Mainly because of the magic damage. It's just higher base damage. And I can spare a few less crit percent chance. I have 50% crit chance right now, so. I would so love to get new boots right now. Look at all these fucking spiders though. There's that fucking Oblivion I've been waiting for. Let's get rid of the bandit camp. I'd love to expand, but next one, I'll do that. Oh, I probably shouldn't have put those. Ooh. Uh-oh. This was a mistake. I put spiders with the living armor guy, which was something I was intentionally avoiding doing, and I guess I wasn't paying attention when I did that. Well, let's see how much of a problem that causes. Let's see. I only mention it because we're just going to be focused on killing this one dude. But you know, with our counters and evades, yeah, like we took 10% health, maybe 15%, not even. That wasn't that bad, and we just healed it back anyways. Ooh, dark. I don't know. Those things seem to spawn randomly. So the main thing that I'm wanting right now is to max out my orbs of expansion. Probably get as many of those. I'm staying until I feel like I can't survive any longer to get as many of these as possible right now. The dark slimes, the void slimes. Have you seen those? I don't know if there's a certain condition that makes them spawn, but they seem to just spawn randomly. Like slimes have a random, like 1% chance to be one of those. They show up wherever slimes show up. It doesn't have to be in a town. It's like any square has a chance to spawn them. Yeah, they might be more common. I know they only happen on Act 2 and further. They don't happen on the first chapter. Oh, hello. All right. We're still just barely halfway to that next level, too. Damn, these dudes hit like a fucking truck. That's why I want that fucking evade. You've read that they spawn in adjacent squares of Oblivion. They have a really weird entry. That's what I was saying. Like, oh, I read something weird in the encyclopedia. Their extended lore is like something that seems like it's from a totally different game. It's really weird. All right, let's see. Weapons. We got a couple of 26 things here. Not the biggest improvement. Crit damage, yeah. This is a good sword. I don't know if we actually want to lose that. Well, we could probably replace the Qatar with it. I don't know if I want to lose 14 defense and 17 magic damage for more base damage. But I could lose 15 crit chance. That's fine right now. Let's see. More max HP. More crit damage chance. More damage to all. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's see. Nope. No boot upgrade. Actually, evasion bonus 6. This would have the same evasion, but we'd also get counter and defense. So yeah, we can finally replace our fucking level 16 boots. Thank God. I think we're good on equipment. Let's see, what's this? A little bit more magic damage to all. Evasion. Oh, we could get more evasion and a little bit more crit chance. I'm good with that. I don't mind that. I think if I get a vampire hut thing soon too, I could also probably put do another vampire town just to get more orbs. Because I think they have a higher chance when there's more enemies. The prime matter thing seems I've gotten one before. It seems kind of random. It's like a random roll of whether or not it goes to the next stage. Maybe there's something you can do to like increase the chances, but apparently it can give you golden cards too. What can? Prime matters can give you gold cards, like just a random of the 4. There are only 4 gold cards. Huh. That's an interesting potential strategy then. When you place a second arsenal, I would assume you, like if I were rogue, I'd unlock a ring slot or a helm slot. That's interesting to learn. I did not know that. We did get our vampire mansion. We could turn 2. Actually, might be a good idea to wait until I have a Oblivion that I can use on it, though. Let's just do 1. The maze is to increase the... I guess it's a way to rush to the boss. Because when it puts tiles down, it fills the boss meter up. That's the only thing I've been able to see that it's useful for. For loop lich, wow. For loop Andy. Crit damage chance counter 114. This is maybe a worthy upgrade. 114, 109, 117. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Attack speed. I don't really need that extra health right now. Critical damage, defense. These are actually pretty good boots. These 44% ones. Yeah, I still don't actually have the river yet, which is part of the reason why I'm just farming resources right now. I kind of want to just unlock all the cards before I do the last 2 acts. I could use more counter right now, to be honest. I dropped a lot of stats in favor of just bonus damage. So I'm guessing you're doing crazy attack speed because as Necro, you're just trying to get your skeletons up as fast as possible, and then you don't care about your stamina pretty much. Because otherwise 206 is going to hurt you more than help you in a lot of cases, I feel like. Oh yeah, that's right. Necros don't have stamina. Look at those. Look at those. We just got 3 of those fucking orbs. I guess it's because I guess you need 4 or more than 4. Because it seems like I'm getting them when the vampire is in the fight. So that's good to know, I guess. Let's see. Do we want to nuke something? We are close to our next level, too, kind of. Oh, and we kept our Oblivion. That's nice. I'm fine. I'm getting pretty tired. I mean, I'm gonna finish maxing out as many resources as I can, which honestly isn't gonna be a ton. There are a bunch of things that I'm not actually like really getting anymore at this point. We can fill in this square though and open this in a second here. All right, let's see. 28. No. 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 Let's see. Lose 4 magic HP and get counter evasion stays the same, crit damage. Yeah, I mean, I've been dropping crit for other stats. Damage to all. I'd rather get evasion right now, I think. At some point, counter will be a better option, but I'm also not getting items with very high counter stats. Can use that. Yeah, we'll see how this next loop goes. Am I gonna lose that Oblivion? Oh, we got a I think resurrection charge, pickpocket. I mean, we are farming, so let's get pickpocket. Why not? I'm gonna lose this Oblivion. Let's finish this. Yeah. I wonder if pickpocket works with that thing that makes it so you have a 2% chance to get a full orb instead of a partial one. Hold on 1 second. One nice thing about this game is when you have to go up and grab get up and grab something, if you have a good setup like this, you don't really need to feel bad about getting up to step away and not pausing. Also, for people who are actually awake and have never seen this game, which I'm sure is like maybe 3 people, normally you don't have to like keep running through a map like this and getting tons of shit. Typically you wouldn't want to do this. You just like want to do the boss and get some shit and leave. Temporal Beacon is good for like speeding up day cycles if you need it to, but also for summoning the magic type enemies, the mage enemies, are all linked to the Temporal Beacon, and like the Temporal Beacon also, I believe, combines with the Bookery to make something, or when the Bookery is abandoned or exhausted. Yeah, you need them for the Astral Orbs pretty much, which I think I got one. No, that's Afterlife. I don't think I got any. I'm not fighting anything that drops that. I actually need those. I've been focusing on getting the river next, not the Alchemist Lab, but that's the next resource I'm gonna, that's the next resource I gotta work on. This strategy, though, is good for getting pretty much every other resource, just like general farming. But yeah, like I'm not really getting any Astral. I'm not getting any of the Orb of Unity. All right. $30. Both worse than what I have already. Base damage, I think, is just far superior. I mean, it's realistically, I'm losing 5 base damage, but I'm also losing magic damage if I get rid of the Ritual Sword, and 24 is a lot of magic damage. And then I could lose 6. But I'd lose evasion, which is at a nice 69% right now, so like I don't really see the point. Damage to all. Yeah, no point in upgrading my armor either. Let's see about boots. Both of these have attack speed, which I don't really want. All of this shit has attack speed on it, pretty much. Let's see, 497, damage to all goes down. We'd lose crit chance for more evasion and counter. I mean, it wouldn't, this would be such an insignificant change, but whatever. I'm gonna leave when I have full Orb of Expansion, which should be, let's see, I'll probably get 2, which would be like 3 more loops, I believe. I'm not gonna get much. I mean, I could technically get more metal. I could max out metal just by getting rid of these. I'm not gonna be able to get more stone though. The crafting orb crafts, like I could get more of some of these for sure, but really I'm only concerned with those. Does anyone else think it's weird that the spiders in this attack with giant fucking like spikes coming out of their backs? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, never mind. They did all the work for me. We'll just do that to get the harpies, because why the fuck not? Watch a stray harpy just totally fuck me up at some point. I could get rid of the gargoyle spawn. Or I could wait and potentially get another village to put down, like, for whatever reason. And, I could get rid of the bandit camp that'll spawn. Technically, I could try and, like, just work on filling the rest of the map. I don't think there's an achievement for filling an entire map, but, you know, try, I guess. There is an achievement for filling the entire map? Oh, well, shit, let's get it. Let's see, everything I think else that I have. Can we get a goblin camp, maybe? Or, one of the other things? Every single tile, including road tiles. Okay, well, I have villages I can put down. I think I only have a few that are not covered with something right now. It would be, I mean, I actually have a decent amount. It would be this whole stretch and these and this would need to be covered. I mean, I can do it. Top right village is missing a wheat field. You don't say. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I need to do like roadside only stuff now. Let's see if that harpy causes problems. I'm probably gonna lose this oblivion before I have a chance to use it. I don't think I have room, yeah, for a beacon anywhere. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to deal with the bandits or whatever spawn. It probably would have been smart to not let that burn out and instead put down, like, get rid of the empty treasury, but whatever. I think it might be, you know, it might be a resource I don't have. I don't think I want to start putting down a ton of smith forges though, when I could put down like crystals. All right, let's see. Definitely weapon upgrades. Both of these look like big upgrades. I don't know about losing that magic damage though. But whatever, fuck it. At this point, I'm overconfident. 2290, ooh, nice. Damn, magic damage to all crit chance. What do I have right now? Evasion, counter. Still rocking the level 27 boots. All right, here's another village. I'm gonna space it out so that we can put down the stuff we need to put down. So do enemy tiles count as filling? Because like I could just leave that there. I mean, I can nuke it at some point, but I would assume they do count. Yeah, I am a little concerned about like having something get broken by bandits. Harpy was no problem. Another vampire mansion. We can just put it. Do two vampire mansions, do they overlap? Like, will I get two vampires in a fight? I've never actually tried putting them side by side. I'm just trying to fill up tiles right now. Nah. Hey, there we go. Oblivion. Let's get rid of this shit. Put a chrono crystal there instead. Much better. There goes my fucking amulet. Damn it. Well, I have some extras to pick from, so. At least only one spawned. God, imagine if it was one of my weapons, though, that broke. I'd be fucked. That would be such a huge drop to have to replace with one of these weapons instead. All right, let's see. Everything's 32. Ooh, that's a nice looking spear. 139, 126, 130, 137. Magic damage, evasion bonus. Evasion. Yeah, let's swap both, I think. We're gonna lose some evasion. Let's see, new boots would be nice. New boot goofing. 16. These are level 32. They're the same color and they're worse, like almost universally across the board. I think if I love this game so far and I've played it a ton since it came out. If I had one complaint, it would be that the itemization at a certain point, like really just seems weird. Like, there's no reason this thing that's 5 levels higher than what I'm wearing should be worse. Like, or barely an improvement. Like, it just seems like the game kind of caps off at a certain point. And I get why you do that from a game design perspective, but from a player perspective, like, that's annoying as shit. Anyway. That's my rant. I don't really need to nuke anything, so. I could nuke. I'm gonna nuke the harpy, or not the harpy, the gargoyle. Yeah, Necro is the worst example of it. Because like plus skeleton level, I've gotten like a gray level 5 that has it. I've gotten a gray level 18 that has +1 skeleton. And it's like, I get why you don't want to like overpower and have like a ring that's +4 skeletons on its own. But like, I don't think I've even seen anything with more than +1 for Necro on it. I don't know. This scaling just feels weird sometimes. And like, especially if you're doing long sessions like this on one map, it's like, oh, well, the gear management starts to become annoying because it's like almost like, yeah, you usually get like at least 1 upgrade per cycle, per loop, but great. So I only need 1 more village, and I need a bunch of fields, and then the rest I can do with spiders or crystals. Yeah, +1 being the max doesn't make sense to me, especially when it's like a thing you can get as the only buff. Like, it seems like Necromancer gear is just probably the most boring gear in this game, too. Because of the way the stats work for Necromancer. I like playing the class, and it's fun and cool, but the gear is boring. I feel like every class could benefit from, like, 1 or 2 other unique stats that only maybe appear on their high-end gear, like high-level gear, and not on lower-level gear to like differentiate them even more. I have no idea how into the game these devs are, like how much they plan to update or add more to it. I mean, I think it's a great game how it is, and it's fine. Like, they don't really, like, I'm sure there are bugs they can fix, but like, I feel like I got my money's worth if they never decide to update this game again. But it would be nice to see maybe something like that where it's like, you know, rogues get like poison as a stat after level 20 or something like that, you know. Things like that would be cool and make it feel a little bit more rewarding to do long runs like this. Or give even more incentive to doing long runs like this. But I kind of feel like they also don't want you to stay too long. I mean, there's a reason there's resource caps and shit. What is a good loop to fight the boss on? You just need good gear for your current level and well, you need to know what you need for your class for that boss. Like, for the chapter 2 boss, like, I feel like evasion and counter are pretty high priority as rogue. Because you need to, like, the hits hit so hard, you need to be able to avoid as many of them as possible. But I don't know, there are people that try and just, like, rush the bosses. We were talking about, you know. I very rarely ever fight the boss. Like, I don't think I've ever fought the boss before Luke 10. Maybe 7? No, probably not even 7. Probably like 10 or to like 13. You're stuck on the first boss. Are you destroying the things that he summons? So the first boss, when he spawns in, the 8 tiles around your camp, he'll convert into buildings that buff him. You can either put things in those slots and they won't summon, or you can destroy them after they've been summoned if you have like a full hand of Oblivion cards or something like that. So if you get rid of all of his summoned things, he's very easy. But yeah, you either need to place things on the roads and put things around the edges of the road. But yeah, if you leave any of his buildings up, like, you probably won't win. Alright, let's look at our shit here. We got a bunch of weapons. 34, 129. So this is barely an improvement. Let's see, it's crit damage chance. We lose evasion, damage to all, and a bit of magic damage. This is 140. I like the critical chance on this though. What does this have? 10, 36, 10. 560, 555. Defense, evasion, across the board. This is better than this. Let's see, can we upgrade our boots yet? Nope, nothing really worth upgrading. Oh, more spiders. Rogue suffers no downsides at all of his stacking outposts because trophies don't count as Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even really think about that. The trophies. I haven't really used the outpost at all yet in a run. Let's see. So I need a village here. And I need a village here. And then I can fill in the rest with shit. As far as I know, the outpost helpers aren't targetable because they're support. They show up on the side, right? The worms for me from the ruins, like, they don't run that often for me. I know it's like 40% chance, but like I get them way more often. I kill them way more often compared to the mage dudes, the temporal mage dudes. Oh, it's the Watchtower archers. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Again, I haven't even used the outpost. 2 harpies here sucks. That makes me kind of want to nuke that fucking... that mountain. Quest harpy, too. This is... I mean, I'm gonna be fine, but yeah, I think maybe nuking the mountain is a good idea. Oh no, I have a fucking I gotta get rid of these guys. Forgot about them. Maybe I'll throw down another Smith's Ford. No, there's no reason. There's one right there. There's one right there. I guess I could put a Smith's Forge right here. Yeah, I'm just farming materials right now, and I'm trying to fill the whole map for an achievement. What gold card? I'm using the arsenal so that I can use the amulet as rogue. It's funny how like the game has like a desire sensor and I'm like not getting any of the cards I need now, but now I'm getting like a ton of suburbs, which like, you know, I wanted early on. Oh, he did break something in my inventory. Oh, this is not good. It's a good thing we upped our invasion, or our evasion, I mean. So they can break stuff in your inventory too. I saw something disappear. Only what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Did I just get this Oblivion? I'd rather not deal with the harpies, to be honest. I could throw the vampire mansion down. There's really no point. I think I'd rather just wait for spiders and other stuff. I don't want to risk it this close to getting what I set out to do. The tides could turn. The tides could turn against me if I'm not careful. Although I do have gear that's like 10 levels above my current loop level, so. Alright, let's see. Weapons, no. 146, 10 damage, or 10 counter, 11 magic damage. 20 crit damage. What would I lose? Evasion. What's my counter out right now? Yeah, why not? Hey, look, boots that are better. Yeah, okay. Finally, 27 to 35, and we finally get an upgrade. Hey, we're halfway to the next level, though. That's cool. I am guessing I'm going to be able to fill the map before we get to the, before we hit the next level. How many perks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 right now, so this next level would be 10. This is a fun strategy to try, though, if you're in the mood to just, like, do an easy farming strategy. I'm sure there are other things that work better than this, but so far of the things I've tested, this has been really reliable in getting, like, past 20 loops. Okay, we're good on coverage on the road. Oh, no, we have a village spot we need to fill. Don't let me forget that. What exactly? What do you mean, what exactly? Like, what is this strategy? Of just spiders and villages, basically? With suburbs and forest? Because basically what you're doing is you're trying to maximize the number of, like, fairly easy enemies on the map. And then you're getting bonus experience from every enemy that you're killing. So you get you're like getting as many levels as possible as soon as possible with this type of strategy. And at least with Rogue, like, this works really well. I'll show after I'm done with this run, which should be fairly soon. I'll show what cards I was using. I would say you don't need to bring the Smith's Forge. I've gotten to like 32 without it, but... yeah, battlefields... I mean, battlefields are not good for Rogue, specifically. Other classes, I think battlefields are good. Battlefield, like Warrior, like, especially if you need these things, the, to get the Orbs of Unity, because the dudes that spawn are considered liquid enemies. Can you ever lose all of your progress? No. Even if you die, like, straight up, you still get to keep 30% of the resources you got. And, like, your town, between loops always remains. Alright, that's our last road tile. Great. There's a bandit camp. And then, so we gotta fill these 3. If you don't have suburbs, forests, or thickets yet, you should focus on just getting the rest of the cards, as many cards as you can get unlocked. To get the suburbs card, you need to upgrade your gymnasium to a library. And to get the forest, you need to get the forest. The town between loops a glorified menu, or is it like a city builder? It's a glorified menu. I mean, there's some thought into how you put your buildings and stuff, but nowhere near as much as, like, what's in the main game. Like, in the loop cycles. Oh, I didn't even realize I got new gear. Armor... I don't really want attack speed. Crit damage chance 15. 160. I'd be losing 19 magic damage and 5 defense. See, I still don't know the magic damage mechanics. I feel like that would actually be worse. I'm guessing crit doesn't apply to magic damage, though. 144 counter. I mean, I can hold on to that, maybe. 2539. That's a lot of magic damage to lose, though. Evasion plus 10 magic damage, crit damage. Yeah, that's an okay update. I think magic damage is just... Some people were saying it ignores defense on enemies. But I don't know if, like, crit applies to it and stuff. It doesn't add damage, it just ignores defense. Huh. Well, maybe I don't need it that much then. But I mean, I'm doing fine. I'm not super concerned. So I still just need 2 roadside things. Yes, magic damage can crit. Again, it would be nice if this game had an actual manual that explained maybe some of these things in a little more depth, mechanics-wise. Especially since it's a game that, like, relies pretty heavily on... Like, I'm surprised you can't mouse over these and see explanations of what they do. See, I always assumed magic damage was just like extra damage on top, but I really don't know. Yeah, tile combos in the encyclopedia would be nice too. There's a lot of stuff that I feel like people who play this game and are into it will find really cool, and like they'll be like interested in sticking with it. But then at a certain point of like high level play, they'll not understand certain mechanics and not understand why things might be happening the way they are and might get frustrated. I've heard multiple people say like that they wish this game had a manual or like more explanation of the mechanics. Like, I think the beginning is fine, like the tutorial, like it explains what it needs to explain, but there's a lot of like hidden mechanics in this game that just like it just avoids telling you. We're actually taking some damage now. I mean, not a lot, but some. I might as well put this down. I would have rather had put something else down because I don't like fighting the animated armor dudes, but... Yeah, like, look at all that fucking damage I just took. Jesus. Come on. Give me some spiders. Looks like we're doing one more loop. Let's see. 38. Nice. Yeah. Neither of these are that great. I mean, this... I really don't want that attack speed. It's just gonna fuck me up. I'll take this, though. Little increased counter. Extra evasion and magic damage is kind of nice though too. Whatever, it's fine. We'll be fine. That should be our last one to fill the map, right? There we go. As anew is the achievement. You guys can't see it, but there we go. So I'll finish off this loop and then we'll leave. I could keep going, but at this point, I'm not really getting any of the resources I'm not full on. I could go to the next level, or I mean, just get the next experience level and see if I can get the thing that increases my resources by 50%. But I'd like to actually go to bed, so that's fine. Ugh. It would be nice to get an Oblivion before this tile right here, though. This one, that's gonna hurt. Imagine if I died this run. How fucked up would that be? Let's see if they break any of my gear. No, we're good. I should screenshot my complete map for gamer cred. Yeah, I probably have enough skulls that I could take all my stuff. Oh my god, how long have I been playing this? It's almost 6 a.m. God damn it. That's the problem with this game. You fucking lose track of time. Thanks anyone who stayed and hung out. Don't try EverQuest. Did you see my VODs? I have a Plane of Sky raid on Monday. I'm level 51 right now. And I haven't been XPing my character at all recently. But I got my XR on Project 99 Green from 1 to 51 in like... I have an XR Necromancer on Project 99 Green. He's sitting... I never log off of him. He's sitting AFK feign death in the East Commons tunnel right now on Green. I was rolling around with the summoned mage bags that are 10 slots, 100% weight reduction, and I just, since they're no rent, I just leave them logged in. Although I had a power outage, or no, the power outage I was able to log back in time. It was a server restart, and my game client crashed, and fortunately I didn't have anything in my bags, but I had the same bags from level 37 to 51. I like 4 of them. But yeah, I've been doing Plane of Sky with my guild for like the last 2 months, or a month and a half. And I'm almost done with like 2 of the Necromancer quests for Plane of Sky. All right, we're gonna leave. So for whoever asked about what the skulls do, when you die, you can actually keep all of your stuff if you spend skulls. You click the take all thing, and you'll be able, even if you die, or if you leave early, I'm pretty sure you can do it too. But it's a limited resource. You got to kill bosses for them. So I think a lot of people, that's another thing, like this game could use a manual or like some more in-depth like information screen. Like this game has a lot of 90s vibes to it. I feel like there should be like an info on the main menu that's like Doom's like manual. You know, you click, there's an info thing that like you click through and it talks about the game and shit and like shows the UI. Yeah, Necros. I picked Necro because I knew I could solo my way up to a high level and not have to worry about, like, I play it, obviously, it's almost 6 a.m. I play it late at night, and so finding a group isn't always the most viable thing. Well, now we got a fucking shit ton of resources. I can build my river. I guess, I don't know if it matters where I place it, if I want to place it close for, like, certain buildings to be near it right now, or if I should put it on the edge. Does anyone have any tips on that? Gamer tips? Or does it really not matter? It seems like it determines where your river is going to go. So, oh, it puts the whole fucking thing there. Can't believe it. I have a whole river of questions about this thing. Did you mean an ocean of questions? There's no more ocean in the world. River is the standard for a big body of water now. How do we even remember the ocean? Just think, all this water is coming from nowhere, and it goes nowhere, too. Is it the same water circling around, or is something constantly creating new water? I have no idea. Do you want to see if it's good for swimming? Of course. Going for a swim. So the bridge, I need more of those Orb of Expansion, so I'll probably end up tomorrow just doing this exact same farm again, because it's easy. So Alchemist 10, I know, is a big one, because it unlocks alchemy, which lets you do shit with the resources. I need to do, I need astral orbs for that. It looks like I have a lot of things available to upgrade right now. 8% to campfire improvement, 4% hero strength. Watchtower is nice. I have one of my watchtowers upgraded, not both of them. Healer's Hut can upgrade my potion again. Field Kitchen we already saw. Cemetery will revive the hero with 15% once during an expedition. That seems like a good upgrade to get right now. Although with 15% HP, if you're dying, you're probably going to die right away, right after that. So maybe I should just save resources right now. This just increases supply. Yeah, the buildings can, all of them have special, that's one of the things, the academy, not the, where you get the suburbs, you get it for, you don't build it, you get it from, upgrading the, gymnasium. So yeah, you gotta click on them. That's what these little symbols mean too. If it's green, it means there's an upgrade available and you have the resources. If it's red, it means there's an upgrade available, but, but you don't have the resources available for it right now. I'll say it again, the encyclopedia, once you unlock it, is very important, and you can unlock more lore for every entry if you're interested in the lore of the game. There's an achievement for unlocking all of these too. Check cemetery because you said you hadn't unlocked it yet. What do you mean? Yeah, I haven't unlocked this, the revive. You didn't know you can upgrade and you're on the last level. Do I know about the new Synth VR game? That I'm actually a Patreon supporter of it, and I have been for a couple of months. I tried the beta of it. I haven't tried the full release yet. It's really good. It doesn't seem very good, to be honest. 15% HP, like, I guess it depends. I feel like I'd die right away again, too. Yeah, it looks good. There were a few issues when I played, but it was like pretty early beta when I tried it. Yeah, fuck it. Wait, let me see what materials I need really quick. Also, you can turn this overlay. Some people might have accidentally turned this off too and might not have realized they could click and upgrade stuff. You can bump up the HP restore. All right. Yeah, I can spare the materials to upgrade this. Oh yeah, it has multiple upgrades. Can revive, I was looking at the people. At first they were lying down and then they started getting up, walking, bringing coffee, convenient. I can look after you too. You don't need to lie down. You must go. 20% HP after revival. So what, like 35% total? I mean, that's good. It's definitely not bad. I still don't see a huge advantage to building like a ton of forests for your lumberjack unless you're just trying to fill shit out. I should stream P99 Green. I have streamed it many times actually. Usually it's while we're watching Star Trek though, and it's just in the corner of the screen while I like grind specters in Oasis or something. I have streamed some of my raids. They're in the VODs, but it's kind of like 4 hours of nothing, so I don't really talk very much during them. Just not in the EQ category. When I do my raids, I stream in the EQ category, but usually no. I probably have streamed a ton of EQ in a tiny corner. I've done Plane of Sky twice on stream actually. But yeah, I don't think it's a very, I know what I've watched other people stream it. It's just not, it's the type of game I play while I'm doing other stuff. Like I do work like my normal job while I play EverQuest a lot of times. I know a lot of people do that, but, so for streaming, I'd rather have something like this where I can like talk about the mechanics more and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's all we got. I did show a new enemy. Here's writing about me. I'm writing with your hands. I'm reading with your eyes. I still don't see anywhere. Creature's 6th strike. Ooh, wow. Reward for this unit consists of 3 random cards, including cards you don't have, or 1 golden card. Okay, interesting. This tier 3 skill, though, fucking sucks. Creature's 6th strike is guaranteed to kill the hero. Wow. That one's rough. I'm guessing this is the vampire mage. I don't know what this thing between the skeletons is. Does anybody know what this enemy is? Some of the lore is really weird, like the dark slime I mentioned. Look at this lore. This is, if you don't want to be spoiled, I don't know what this might be spoiling or if this is spoilers. Planet configuration. Integrity damage 014V2 pin 1. Removal of the source of quintessence doesn't cause the creature to disappear while being inside the bounds of the 0 point. 4 cases. Temporarily replaced with Cosmos Concentrate. Further reason study required. This is like lore from a sci-fi game, not like a fantasy game. It's interesting. It makes me wonder what like maybe the end game lore is. So yeah, I'm guessing I know I have 1 caster thing I haven't gotten. I'm guessing this is Goblin Archer. I have no idea what this is. Maybe there's a buffed skeleton? Skeleton Archer. Oh, I've never seen, it might be from the perspective of, that's what I was thinking, like the Lich and the Priestess and the gods are like aliens or something. Like there's some sort of like cosmic horror element to it or something like that. I don't know. I'm sure some people are further. I have unlocked some of the lore for them though, and I don't know what these 3 are either. But I also don't have the river or the bridge, and I don't know if those are involved with spawning any enemies. I don't have the river, the bridge. I'm missing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing 8 plus a golden card. I'm guessing these are mostly combo things. And I don't know why some of these have gold borders and some of them don't. Anyway, I'm pretty much done. I was going to say, though, I was going to show my... Oh, I did get a new card, didn't I? River, yeah. Doubles the effects of adjacent landscape tiles. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know what the river did. So yeah, this was my card setup for this like farming build. I didn't even bring the max amount of cards that I could. And I honestly, you could do this without a treasury. You could do it without a beacon. It would just take longer. And you could ditch the Smith's Forge as well. Honestly, you could ditch rocks probably too. I mean, they kind of help. But if you are playing Rogue and you get that bonus that you get HP after each token you get, I don't really see the reason to bring rocks. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. It's just my stupid thing. But yeah, at some point, maybe I'll stream trying the third. Oh, gold border means you unlock the lore. Well, duh, that makes sense. But yeah, that's it for Loop Hero. Spider farming goes even faster with the desert. I guess instead of stones, you could bring desert and lower their health. I like bringing the suburbs for the XP. But yeah, that's Loop Hero. I hope you enjoyed. I'm done pretty much. So if you were here from the host, or you were just here because you were here, thank you. Normally I very rarely stream video games. I normally just stream Star Trek every night. I've been opening Star Trek cards. If you like card opening streams, well, we got some good 30-year-old bent card opening streams. Anyway, you guys have a good one. I'll catch you later. Oops, wait a minute. All right, have a good one. Peace.